I am Jude Andrew Bernaba, and I'm going to continue, which is the application form. The application form is a document that individuals are required to fill out as a part of a security clearance process. The application form is used to collect information about the individual's personal, professional, and financial background, as well as any potentially sensitive or compromising information that may affect their eligibility for a security clearance. So, the application form is a common tool used by any organizations to collect relevant information about individuals who are interested in a job, program, service, or opportunity. So there are five essential components of any recruitment or selection process of any companies, agencies, or even establishments. So the first is the standardization. The application form provide a standardized format for collecting information from job applicants. This helps ensure that each candidate provides the same information, making it easier to compare and evaluate candidates objectively. So the standardization in application forms refers to the use of a consistent format and set of questions for all applicants. Means that each candidate is asked the same questions and provides the same information, allowing for a fair and objective comparison of their qualification and their suitability for the position. The second is the efficiency or the capability in that service. In this application form, employers allow to collect a large amount of information quickly and efficiently. This can save time and resources compared to other methods, such as conducting individual interviews with, with each candidate. Efficiency in application forms uh, is important because it saves uh, time and resources for employers. Instead of spending time conducting individual interviews or requesting information, employers can review application forms to quickly identify the most qualified candidates and make informed decisions about who to invite for an interview or offer the job. So efficiency in application forms can also benefits the applicants as it allows them to easily provide all the necessary information in one place without having to repeat themselves uh, multiple times or spend time answering questions that are not relevant to the position. The third is the legal compliance. The application form can help ensure that employers comply with relevant laws and regulations related to hiring, such as anti discrimination laws. For example, by asking all applicants the same questions, employers can avoid discriminating against certain groups of candidates. Legal compliance in application forms is ensuring that the questions asked in the form do not violate any laws or regulations related to hiring and employment. For example, the application form should not contain questions that directly or indirectly discriminate against the candidates based on their race, gender, age, religion, national origin, or even disabilities, or any other protected characteristics. Questions that ask about an applicant's is the marital status, family status, or pregnancy status may also be considered discriminatory in some jurisdictions. So the fourth is this screening. The application forms can serve as an initial screening tool to help identify the most qualified candidates. Employers can use the information provided in the form to narrow down the pool of applicants or to reduce the applicants and select candidates to move forward in the selection process. So in this process, it is about to review the information provided by the applicants in the forms to identify the most qualified candidates for a particular job. And this can involve using specific criteria to assess the applicant's qualifications, skills, experience, and other factors relevant to the position. Why is it this screening is important? Because it allows the employers to quickly and efficiently to reduce the number of applicants and to those who are more likely to be a good fit for the job. And so there are some criteria that may be used when reviewing application forms like educational qualifications, work experience, skills and competencies, job related knowledge, or geographic location of the employee. And the fifth and the last, the documentation. The application forms provide a record of the information provided by candidates. And this can be useful for documentation purposes, such as if an applicant files a legal complaint against the employer. So, the interviews. The job interview portion of the application also helps in the screening process because it provides an opportunity to discuss the candidate's suitability for employment. This interview is important because uh, a face-to-face discussion encourages the applicants to be honest. So the face-to-face discussion can help to build trust and rapport between the interviewer and the candidate, which can further encourage the candidate to be honest. And this can be particularly important when discussing sensitive or confidential information related to the position. And it allows the employer to clarify information in the application form, ask for other information not covered in the application form, and prove candidates about their responses. And also provides a good opportunity to add to the overall assessment of the applicant's reliability and integrity. So the in other aspects, the interview is important part of the screening process because they provide an opportunity for employers to assess the qualifications, skills, and most importantly, the personality of a job candidates. In a Also, in the interviews, allows employers to gather more detailed information about the candidate's experience, work style, communication skills, and other factors that may not be fully captured in an application form or resume. So, the identity verification is a crucial component of the screening process that is used to confirm the identity of an individual and ensure that the information they have provided is accurate. And in the context of employment screening, identity verification involves confirming the identity of a job candidate before hiring them for a position. So, the process of identity verification typically involves collecting personal information such as the candidate's name, date of birth, and social security number, and then verifying this information against government issued identification documents such as a driver's license or passport. And the one method, paper-based approach involves requesting original documents such as those that corroborate the applicant's full name, signature, date of birth, and full permanent address. And the second method, electronic approach, involves checking the applicant's personal details against the external database. So the qualification and employment checks is the a qualification check involves the verification of information regarding educational or professional qualifications, while an employment check involves the verification of the applicant's employment's history in terms of dates of employment and the position. So the qualification check should confirm to the following information: the establishment attended, course dates, title of the course, and grades or marks awarded. Then the employment check should verify the following information: dates of employment, positions held, duties, salary, reason for leaving, or any employment gaps. So thank you so much. That's all.